Morning, my darlings. How's everyone doing? Haven't been on YouTube for a while, decided to take a break. Today I want to talk about Christopher Hozier on YouTube. Now, I don't really talk about many YouTubers in particular, but I'm actually really worried about this particular guy, and I was in tears watching one of his videos. So the recent one Christopher Hozier has done, hello Chris Hozier if you're watching, sweetheart. He's done a recent one of basically being involved in a car accident. Now, at the end of the day, that's terrible, Chris Hozier, and that's horrific, and I hope you do recover from that because that's really traumatic. He had his boyfriend die also in a car crash. So, polite words of advice, Chris Hozier, darling. If you're experiencing that much shit in your life, if you're experiencing that much kind of like hatred, especially on your platform, and things, oh dear, my eyebrows coming off, never mind. They're drawn on, they're right, aren't they, for drawing on eyebrows, a permanent marker? They are. Yeah, if you're experiencing that much shit, Chris Hozier, sweetheart, on your channel, my best words of advice for you, sweetheart, is to come off your platform, because you're going to get more shit otherwise, darling. You really are. You just need to come off your platform, and you just need to, like, have a break. Do you know what I mean? I had a break for a week recently, but I'll get uploading every day now because I've sorted my phone out. One of my phones broke, but I managed to sort it out now. Had it repaired, which is the one I'm talking to you on. I dropped it from a bloody stairwell a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, great, here we go again. So yeah, I'm back. But yeah, Chris Hozier, I hope you're right, darling. I really do worry about you because, like, your videos are very, like, depressing. Do you know what I mean? There's videos where he's like shaved his hair, and I think, like, deep down sometimes gay men don't like to admit it to themselves, but I think he's actually losing the plot. I actually do. And I hope, Chris Hozier, sweetheart, to this day that you honestly go and get that help that you deserve instead of selling your ass on OnlyFans. I saw those pictures, Chris Hozier, darling, what you were doing with your ex-boyfriend. I saw the blowjob pictures. I saw you bent over with fucking Tom, Dick and Harry. The videos you've done about you going on different vacations to different countries where you're on your OnlyFans being face fucked by several guys over a balcony. It's not very nice, is it? It's not very appetizing. But then you're getting thousands of your fans to pay for that. Do you know what I mean? I've been watching you very closely, Chris Hozier, sweetheart, and no offence, you're a bit of a car crash. I don't know if you're on drugs or whatever you're doing, but you need to stop because you're not making it look good for yourself, darling, on your platform. I'm only trying to give you some advice. You just need to come off YouTube and you need to have a break because I think you've took things way too far. I think a lot of people watching this video will agree with me that Christopher Hozier has lost the plot since his boyfriend has died, which was Gabriel. Gabriel was a beautiful, tall, handsome young man. Yes, I saw all the pictures, Chris Hozier, darling, of you being face fucked and bent over backwards with him and sucking his cock on fucking OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean? Not everybody really wants to see that. No offence. That's your OnlyFans. Not everyone wants to see it. I've seen everything. Do you know what I mean? And it's not pretty. And especially when you said to your fans on YouTube that you were going on holiday. No, you wasn't. You're going on holiday to have sex with other men and to sell your ass, darling. That's not nice. Do you know what I mean? So maybe that's where a lot of the hatred comes in, Chris Hozier, because people know deep down your real fans what you are really like. I know what you're like. Do you know what I mean? I used to love watching your videos with you and Gabriel, where you and Gabriel would, like, sit down and you would have a laugh with each other. Do you know what I mean? And, like, you would play around with each other in the kitchen. You would do jokes with each other. You just have a whale of a time. And I used to love watching that type of entertainment, especially when you done pranks on your boyfriend. Literally, that was the most funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. So Chris Hozier, really good for that. But I think your dying partner, I think you need to respect him. And I think you jumped ship very quickly when you decided to go and get with another man. And you don't do that to someone that's recently dead. Do you know what I mean? That's like me having a boyfriend for 6 months and then he's dead and then going and choosing him for another one. Do you know what I mean? You just don't do that. It's called having not only to self-respect for yourself, Chris Housey, but respect for your boyfriend at least. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, bruv? Sorry, I get that from an absolute wank turd that uses TikTok. Kind of latched onto it now. And CLA nostrils. I think I'm funnier than CLA anyway. She is funny. Anyways, what else should I talk about? Yeah, Chris Hozier. I just really wish him all the best. And he's shaving his hair, he's losing the plot. And I don't mean this in any nasty way to Chris Hozier, but if you're not careful, sweetheart, Chris Hozier, you're going to end up dead, darling. You are. I'm not threatening you. You're just, something bad is going to happen to you because I can see it. It's sometimes they say, don't they, some things come in threes. And I can just see it happening to you. Do you know what I mean? Just have a break from YouTube. I mean, surely a few years ago when you were out with your boyfriend and you were holding hands and your poor boyfriend that's now dead got shot in the arm was enough, like, a wake-up call to come off YouTube. Do you know what I mean? If that ever happened to me, I'd fucking stab the cunt. I don't give a fuck. If anyone was to come up to me and attack me or my boyfriend or my future husband, I would kill them. I don't care. We're ruthless here in Scotland and I don't give a shit. So I would kill them. It's great I can say that up here, but you can't in the UK. It's fucking amazing. Anyways, what else do I want to add? Yeah, he's recently got a new boyfriend as well, isn't he? Chris Hozier. Are you still with him, or did that one end, or did you move on to someone else? Do you know what I mean? So I think when it comes to Chris Hozier, he's a mixed bag of fruits, and you don't really know where you are with Chris Hozier. Do you know what I mean? One minute he's alright, the next minute he's shaving his hair off, the next minute he's gone on vacation. But my heart does pour for you, Chris Hozier, with your boyfriend that died, and you could not stop crying, and that would hurt me so much, and I would be hurt for life. And if I had a boyfriend and I was with him for 5 years, 10 years, 14 years, 45 years, however long I was with my boyfriend, I would not go with another man. You've got his ashes. I would keep his ashes by the side of me until the day I died. And then when I was going to die, or before I died, I would request that his ashes get buried with mine. Yeah. And I believe as well these days as well, being loyal is key, because relationships just don't last long these days. Do you know what I mean? They just don't. Especially in the gay community. There's now another gay couple that I saw on YouTube that I've been watching for ages on YouTube. They're not together anymore. They've just split up like that. Do you know what I mean? They're split up. I don't know why, but they have. They're just split up. No surprise there. I used to watch Marky Miller. They split up. And then his boyfriend Ethan, the absolute rat. Yes, you horrible skank. Him. He done the dirty on his boyfriend that loved him to the world and back. Marky Miller, darling, if you're watching, hello, sweetheart. Yeah. Absolute rat he was. He played him along and he broke Mark's heart. I could see the pain in his eyes when he split up with him, and that was just so hard to watch. Like, that is the thing with gay men. Like, they're just horrible, fucked up, manipulative, spiteful people. Do you know what I mean? That's what I've learned as a gay man in my life. The more I've distanced myself away from sin, the better mentally and physically I feel, because I know I'm not going to get hurt by another man. I'm not going to get dragged about by another man. I'm not going to get beaten up by another man. Well, I'd never get beaten up. But, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't even look at men anymore. I hate men. I hate men with a fucking passion. I hate men with a passion. I really do. Oh. And the latest craze is these absolute fucked up beasts of a fucking men that you see in Scotland here now, that go about thinking they're hard, fucking muscular, fucking bodybuilders with a tiny Shar-Pei dog, with a tiny Shih Tzu, and them dragging them about and bossing them about. What is the world coming to, honestly? Yeah, so I kind of nearly finished, but this video just goes out to Chris Hozier. Chris Hozier, darling. calm yourself down, pull back the reins a bit, and come off YouTube. I don't think YouTube is the platform for you, Chris Hozier, darling. I really don't. I really don't. And if you're becoming under attack, which clearly you are, and you're becoming more and more pushed in the way of death and things happening to you, like car accidents and all things like that, come off YouTube, because it's not the place for you, darling. Thanks for watching, guys, and that message goes out to Chris Hozier.